Hello, everyone. This is Laura from the It Couple, and don't be fooled by this pure and wholesome voice, but I am introducing a Not Safe for Work NSFW 18 Up bonus episode that Xavier is hosting on particular game systems, so anything can happen. I would recommend listening with headphones on and in a safe environment. And enjoy!
You are now tuned into RIOT.
It's real simple.
First day in VR chat.
Good.
First day in VR chat. Everyone has a story.
I don't remember. I was drunk as fuck. I don't
tell you my second day. How about that?
All right.
All right, first day that you're...
All right, Blackest.
Woke up at 3 p.m.
Tell us about your second day.
My second day, I met dehydrated water. And it was a...
Hey, it was your first day, bro.
No, it was my... Oh, wait, it was my first day.
It was.
You're right. No, you're right. It was my... Okay, I can tell you about my first day.
No, it was my second day, I think.
Okay, I don't give a shit about your day. My first day. my first day with dehydrated water, we were talking about EHOs.
Okay.
And how you don't trust them.
You don't trust EHOs.
How we don't fall
Also,
for them.
we had some knuckles running around, trying to keep the meme alive, even though it was still dead at that point.
You know the way.
Wait, let's get this out there. How many people joined this game because of the Uganda Knuckles meme?
It's quick as the meme.
I never joined it because of it, but it was.
I actually joined slightly
before. It was a funny
it.
meme. It's a wholesome meme.
Okay, I just want to make sure we got the right people in.
Because, I joined from a friend I used to play World of Tanks with, and he took me everywhere except the Knuckles world, and I thank him every day for it. He's also got this huge hard on for me, and I don't know why.
He likes abuse.
Give the man what he wants.
I do.
Give him some love.
All right, on the left side of the room, at least for the left side of me, Mano, how about you?
That's Marino.
All right.
Marino.
Yeah. No, I got
English
it.
is hard.
I understand how 5 letters is really difficult to read. It's a lot.
This will not be the first time.
It's okay, Manny. We get your pain.
Yeah. You're welcome, Japanese.
I'm gonna start butchering
stranger.
all the names just so it can be equal.
Yeah, my first day in VR chat. I remember it just like back in Nam. It wasn't really that interesting. I just went to the Great Pug, got really fucking plastered with some Australians because it was like 3 a.m, so it was drinking time in Australia, and it was being asleep time for us American plebs. Mostly just talked about can't remember, man. It's kind of hazy, brown out zone.
All right.
There's a frog there.
He was doing it properly. My first time in this game, I think it lasted like maybe 5 minutes at the most. I hopped in, thought it was cool that I can be freaking, who was it, Freddy Krueger? This was like this cool ass Freddy Krueger avatar. Went into the open mic to see what this thing was. Just walked in, sat down, had no idea what the hell was going on. And then I had 15 people run up like, oh yeah, Freddy. And I was like, fuck, no, this is weird. Cause I'm an introvert, at certain levels, and it's having all that attention of actual people behind, their avatars coming at me. That's something completely new to me. I'm not really a gamer at all. In fact, this is like the only game that I play, if you want to call it a game. So this game kind of threw me off in like many different directions. And there goes my first day. That leaves you.
All right, so
Sasuke.
from what I remember on my first day, I'm pretty sure someone told me about this, and I decided to try it once. It ended literally being surrounded by half-naked men, all in Russian, telling me to fuck. So I enjoyed this from the start.
Wasn't quite expecting that. All right, changing the
I actually have a
topic.
very good story for my first day.
All right, let's hear it, Dehydrated.
Yeah, you completely skipped the green bean over there.
All right, Green Bean, you ready?
Yes.
I mean, Bean Green. I gotta mess up everybody's name. Freaking A.
My first day was the cat band place, because I was world hopping and stuff. And I met this friend, not friend, I met a person and become friends after a while until drama stuff happened,
What type of
was
drama
it
are we talking about?
Yeah.
Was it drama for you, or was it like drama they were in?
I'm not sure. No, this is what happened.
Okay.
Apparently, when her name was Pixie, and
and like there's some other like Buster, Dopper and them stuff. And apparently, the group got split up because pretty much I think they called me weird or something. I don't remember the full story.
I get called weird a lot.
And actually, I was nice to everyone too. That's the thing. And then they all deleted me.
By chance, do you remember what avatar you were? Because sometimes I feel like the way people approach you depends on what avatar you were at the time.
I was, I don't remember. It was the anime character. I don't remember what it's called. It's been so long back, but I think it was from the Aussie World avatar.
Could I make a quick off-topic interjection?
Get ready for you.
I've had random people come up to me, ask me if I'm there, and then instantly block me when I reply because of what avatar I have on. Not this current one,
yeah,
but just an avatar. So people in this game can be like really big dicks for no reason.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. I've had that happen like multiple times.
Just like you.
And also, I did lose my best friend Doppelshow. He don't talk to me anymore. Like he was awesome, nice and cool.
And then he went south.
And you like him be your new best friend? It's okay.
Yeah, the good thing I met new people.
Oh, also, Zavion, you forgot to ask Sir Melonhead over here about his first day.
We're going from left, dude. It's my turn, then it's your turn. You didn't already say it, then it's his turn. I'm the fuck down.
Who's in charge here?
Don't worry.
I've been bouncing. I literally been bouncing back to whoever's in like the loudest and like most eager to go for it.
I want to talk, bro. Let me fucking talk. Hey, all right. So, first day on VR chat was pretty weird. So I hop worlds, looking for an avatar, and because I was like, hey, fuck this main robot bullshit. I got on this world that your world, a Spider-Man world, and there's this female. I'm like, oh, female voice, like, very fucking effective. So I'm like, yo, what the hell are you doing? What's going on? And she hopped worlds, was like, I'm gonna go join a friend, hop on with me in the portal, whatever. I was like, okay. Then we go, we end up in this hellish, weird ass world and shit with this horny ass dude, one-on-one. Well, I was there, so it was like, we were only three of us. And what happened was, basically, long story short, at the end, she was sucking his dick in VR chat, and I was eating her ass in VR chat, and the dude was masturbating in real life and making weird ass sounds. And it was an interesting first experience on VR chat.
First day, and you get into an ERP session.
Yes.
That is a day to remember.
Basically,
it is. It was pretty weird.
Damn.
It was like
that reminds me of the time that I introduced my cousin to VR chat, and then I had her go to all these random servers, and she eventually like found some guy who's like really loud, just loved to yell at people, and we brought that guy back to a private server, and then she pretended to suck my dick while that guy pretended to eat her ass, and I just like got all the way off to it.
Marno, you are 100%.
That sound like water when you yell.
Talking about me, dude?
Yeah, you
No. Totally unrelated.
That's the coincidence.
Come in.
You're good. We got a chair ready for you.
No.
Yeah, someone died on there, so don't mind the blood.
I think it's
All right,
now.
Danny boy. I think it's his turn now.
We call him Melon because his first name was Melon. They changed it.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
Go on, Melon. Don't be shy. How was your
It's
first
the first
day
day,
on VR chat?
I'm thinking it scarred him. This is why he goes silent now.
What did you say? Yes.
Don't be shy. Come on.
Oh, it's talking to Danny boy.
Tell us something interesting that happened.
Danny.
Yes.
Daddy.
We're all
Here you
counting
go.
on you.
The tension is building.
You can do it, dude.
My asshole's about to explode.
What?
Just gonna sit already. I can't hold it back anymore.
All right.
Hey! Give it up for Danny boy. Let's go. Okay, congratulations, bro. Beautiful first day.
All right. Next name. I got to botch names now. Lunaire.
You got it right.
Oh, damn it. I was trying to get it wrong. Fuck. All right. First day on VR chat.
My first day, it was before I upgraded my computer from utter dog shit. So it was completely filled with lag, confusing models, and then a crash.
Ooh. Anybody got like experience crashers on their first day?
One of my best friends was a crasher that I met on my first day. He is no longer with us. He is he suffered a pretty bad fate.
Oh,
Back in those
right.
days, I used to use Google Cardboard for VR. Best experience.
Oh my.
Ooh, the horror. Okay, so I was gonna now we all kind of got that out the way. This is now 2019. New things are happening in the game sphere. What is going to be the next best game coming out? I already know that. Was it? Cannot think of it. It's the one with the robot legs and look kind of weird.
Titanfall?
Not Titanfall. It's a new one that came out. I want to say same people who made Halo. Same people that did.
You talking about Anthem?
Yes. I could not think of it for the life of me.
Anthem.
I already know the demo's out and some people have played it, and I've got mixed reviews. People loving it, or people just kind of like it's meh.
Honestly, if you want a decent recommendation for a game, I would have to say Escape from Tarkov, like for an actual like difficult game. Hey, there you go. Your microphone's working now.
Yes.
All right.
But yeah, if you want something that's actually a challenge in a game, I'd say Escape from Tarkov.
All right. Any Dark Souls? What do you think about Dark Souls?
I mean, yeah, I'm more of like, if I'm gonna play a challenging game, I want it to be against other people.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because Escape from Tarkov, it's not like Dark Souls where someone can just join you. It's you are placed in a situation where you have no idea what is around the next corner, and chances are it's death.
That works. Actually, I can't even think of too many like difficult games out there past like Dark Souls. I know that old school World of Warcraft is like maybe the hardest MMO that's out there now, which is kind of strange to say in a sentence.
Wait, is that actually out now though, or
it may be just in beta?
Play it.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about they have a private server that's been going for like 10 years now called Elysium.
Oh yeah, I used to play on that.
Yeah.
What game?
Warcraft.
Yeah.
Oh, my World of Warcraft is, I used to play Warcraft, but I'm trying to get back into it, but I like playing Warlock and Zombie.
I want to get back to it because I want to make my Pally again. My Pally was we call it. That was just like my main Spectre role for everything.
Well, were you a tank? Were you a healer? Were you DPS?
Oh, I was tank mostly, like 100% of the time, just everything. Off spec DPS.
You were a prop Pally.
Yeah.
I never played it.
Well, you, sir, suck.
I went no lifer on a druid healer for a good long time.
Yeah, vanilla World of Warcraft.
No, I'm talking the vanilla trial version for free.
Ooh.
Up to level 20. That's pretty much the only time I played.
You went to old school game?
I was too Jewish to pay it, so I just restarted another account. And
I've never heard too Jewish to play it. That's a new one for me.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a black Jew either.
I mean, I'm not Jewish. I'm fucking...
A lot of them had to sit in the back of the oven.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That's the only problem.
You want to hear a good old school game?
Okay, what you got?
PlayStation 2, Desert Storm. That
Desert
was
Storm?
a good game actually. 1 and 2, PS2.
I thought the topic was supposed to be newer games because the vanilla.
Yeah, we were going to like new 2019 games that aren't out yet.
Yeah.
Anybody have high expectations? But I think this is kind of like spurring on.
The answer is no.
I would say Fallout 76, but that would be as a meme.
I'm just looking forward to GTA 6. Open world, you play on car with guys, make more of a lecture.
Actually, no.
Release around
There is a new game that just got announced, and it is it's the new Far Cry, and it's a direct sequel to Far Cry 5. It happens in the same county, I think 17 years after the nuclear apocalypse. So it actually looked pretty nice. Like, I liked the concept of it.
Yeah, I like Far Cry 5 a little bit more than Crab Rangoon Simulator.
I beat 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I never played the newest one, 5.
Hey, how about
5 is pretty good. What's up?
Sequel for a video game that should come out?
I didn't know I was unmuted. Sorry.
Half-Life 3.
Fucking idiot.
Okay, that's not gonna happen, but it should come out. He's right.
I think they should make another Dead Rising.
Dead Rising?
Yeah.
I don't know. Killing zombies in a mall is kind of...
It's therapeutic.
Been milked. Yeah, it's therapeutic, but then again, so is kicking puppies.
Well, the recent one wasn't too much in the mall.
I mean, I don't know. After the first two, I just kind of like stopped caring about Dead Rising. So for me, it was like, oh boy, another grind hell where you have to save people with items in a shopping mall.
Yeah,
Need a time.
Dead Rising, the first one, there's different paths path for the story tell. Like I made a one part with a tank, there's one to get in the sewer or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Most of the games I play are either really grueling open world, like, you know, Escape from Tarkov, basically. It's like a shot to the noggin from anything will instantly kill you. And firefights are oftentimes quick.
Old school RuneScape.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Still play that on my phone.
GF10K. Buying GF10K.
Yeah, for phone.
Yeah, they have it out on phones now.
I'd be interested in seeing a full-on nice HD version of RuneScape. I'm not sure that will ever happen, like ever.
Also, Zavion, I don't know if you want to keep
you don't
this
want that. You don't
in the podcast, but
version.
I'm gonna smash the douche flute real quick. I'm sorry.
That's just relay.
Go ahead.
Wait. Oh, okay.
I'd be happy with a new Postal.
Oh yeah, Postal.
Yeah. It's like if they could make a video game, but there's no rules.
I want a sequel to
Unzip your
GoldenEye.
pants and piss on cats.
No, you use cats as a silencer. A sequel to GoldenEye, huh?
Shove your shotgun.
Hell yeah. I mean, they've had sequels, but they all fucking suck. I need a true sequel.
Man. I have some pretty fond memories of the Xbox, like the original Xbox sequel.
Yes.
What was it, Agent Under Fire?
I think that was originally, yeah, if I'm not sure. I even remember the multiplayer was awesome. You had like I think there was like certain options like rainbow shot, like rocket launcher down the hallway.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just one of the craziest shooters back then that you could get. Can't even think of like many others that even competed on the same level. But yeah, all my good portion of my childhood's on that.
Another good game from the Xbox, Black. Like actually a game called Black. They're shooting.
Oh
game.
yeah, I liked Black.
I like black. I hate black.
Are you racist?
Make up your mind.
That's racist. That's racial.
Nah, black. Calm the fuck down, bro.
That's actually named the
I'm
game.
dead ass serious too, bro. Black people can suck my fucking penis right now.
You're racist.
Well, I'm certificated, so I don't really. I'm joking.
Are you trying to lynch me just because my name's black? Huh?
And there's a little bit of work for you in both.
You're the whitest motherfucker over here. Everybody here.
Yeah, there
My
is.
family tree. Shut
You're
up.
the whitest motherfucker.
I'm pretty sure I already proved it. I'm black from the waist down. I'm sorry, dehydrated.
I'm in upside down. I'm in this side of the
Join
also,
the
bro.
fucking
Hey,
the Black
bro.
Panthers, bro. Fuck off.
Are you now superhero?
Motherfucker, 6. What do you mean? You don't have the right to say anything at
Different
all.
Black
Just being
Panthers.
your height.
I'm invisible. Shut up.
Nah, bro. Hey, listen up.
Hey.
All right.
Oh Lord.
Oh God. Okay. Next
Told you I'd
topic.
bring you a podcast.
Yes, you are. You're bringing. You're bringing something interesting.
You're bringing dehydrated
It might be your last podcast.
What do you mean?
Oh no, there's no way.
What's
Nothing's
that about
stopping
your
me.
Twitch?
What?
All right.
Who's
What's up?
talking about Twitch? I do have a Twitch account, twitch.tv.com/water. And, you know, I'm just putting it out there. I do have a Twitch account. I almost forgot about it. Thanks, dude.
Plugs himself.
Nah, bro.
Albert, bro. Why the fuck am I always in the middle?
I'm just, you know, because I'm proud of it, so I want to mention it. Not trying to, you know,
Dude, I feel like I'm
advertise or anything. I just like it so much that I have to, like, you know,
That you have to advertise it.
Twitch.tv.com.
All right.
The .com always gets me.
Twitch.tv. Yeah, dude, Twitch.tv, bro. Dehydrated_water.
Stop talking
You know?
about your fucking shit.
Go. Okay. Everybody promote themselves right now. Just go ahead and yell it out. Where people can find you.
I'm gay.
All right, we can find him in the closet. He just came out.
You fucked your fish tank. You know, I had dust from there.
Yeah, I'm sure
No.
at least one of those fishes were male. Fucking
We-
dirty faggot.
We got Kanye on the
Too far. Yo, we gotta get Obama in here. Get you corrected.
Okay, listen here.
See his mouth.
Now, let me be clear. I just want to say, so everybody understands, I have long pauses when I talk. Thank you.
He actually hates blacks.
You're damn right.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, that's fine. You know.
Yes.
Okay, Obama on.
Oh, no. I appreciate that. Michelle, you heard that? It's for real. Okay, what was I gonna go with this next topic? Because it just went everywhere. Okay. What game can turn a boy into a man? That's something I have written down. Something,
Pinocchio.
Way into it, man.
Yes.
What was the question? One more time.
What game can turn a boy into a man?
Shoots and ladders. Shoots and ladders, definitely.
Shoots and ladders.
Archer will turn you gay.
That will turn.
I don't know. It
The Archer will turn a man into a boy.
It actually has. We outfoot Green Bean a bit.
Yes. What turns a boy into a man?
No, what
I would
game?
personally say a game called Nico Para Volume 012. That game will change your life and turn you into a real man. The big ass dick.
Hey man, not gonna lie. I do like Coconut. Okay, she is pretty cute.
I don't know, bro.
I was gonna say Mass Effect for me. Mass Effect.
Weird.
Finally getting some.
Good game.
Yeah.
Game.
Finally got some sex scenes in it, some story.
I am 18 plus.
I'm talking about like your sex game. You mean?
My sex game?
On that topic.
Yeah.
In other words, when's the last time you fucked?
I
When's
used
the
to
last
play
time that
Second Life, a grown-up
people
game.
have fucked in your lives? Me personally was a couple weeks ago. This chick,
Like,
Yesterday.
motherfucker. Hey,
Look at you, all proud water.
huh?
Calm down.
Nah, bro.
I'm an old ass motherfucker, so this isn't a problem anymore.
It's your dog, bro.
My dog. No, I'm not talking about my dog.
The one is loaded.
I'm talking female.
There that is.
After you reach a certain age, you just kind of collect a
I'm
list.
talking about sexually, bro. I'm talking about you use your dog to get that female.
I'm gonna have to edit that part out.
Oh shit. Oh
Got very defensive about him fucking a dog.
yeah. No, I never fucked my dog.
I figured
That
I'd
dog
get
was-
closer to
Sound pretty
the
suspicious.
recording, so I didn't have
Nah,
to yell.
Oh, I got you
you said
pretty.
last week.
Okay, so hold on.
Just
So
tell you one thing. After the third time you fuck your dog, it won't hurt anymore. It won't hurt your dog anymore.
Oh my god.
Oh, there we go.
Because it'd be dead.
This is
You
gonna
might
be.
just want to stop
No,
recording for a minute.
it's just
It's good. We're gonna have
Lots of
B-roll.
beeps.
We're gonna have some B-roll. There's gonna be like rivers and oceans and probably just like a bird flying away. It's gonna happen right now.
Okay. You've got Black Ice, Danny Boy, Dehydrated Water, Marno, and me in a room. It tends to get off topic pretty easy, and it gets very vulgar very
What's off
quickly.
topic?
This is almost the most tame I've ever seen it.
I'm actually
Water is being amazingly tame. I'm so proud of him.
thank you.
I will suck your dick in Vegas, baby. Don't you worry.
This guy 2,000
I know
people
you-
watching him. That's why. Beta ass.
No, hey. It's the opposite, bro. I should be over characterizing myself, but I can't. I'm sure. I feel wholesome this
From the
past month,
yelling
dude.
at people.
Shut up! This past month, I have been so wholesome. I
No,
don't know
imagine
what's
that,
going on.
but 100% all the time.
all right.
I love
next,
you, water.
Oh,
next on my list. And this is I fear what I'm gonna get from this. But I'm just gonna roll with it. Why can't people make a good kid game? A good game for kids. Solid.
It's I've got a pretty good answer to that.
All right.
At least Freud does. Sigmund Freud said people can't make a good kids game because they just want to fuck their kids.
Okay. When I was a kid, I played Vice City. That was my first
Yeah,
game I
no.
played.
When I was a kid, I was playing like Halo and GTA.
Halo. What?
I was into Final Fantasy.
Has anybody
Then
ever
again,
played?
my parent.
Go ahead. Okay. Has anybody played there was the freaking Zelda CD?
Yeah.
That kind of good wholesome Christian game where they're being.
I mean, when I was like 3, my mother had given me a Blue's Clues game and a Winnie the Pooh game for PC.
Dude,
And she basically locked me in a room with it for days, and I was totally fine with it. But then again, I was like 3 years old. Also, there used to be a Hot Wheels learning computer game that I had.
I remember this. Yes. This did exist. This is not a.
Yes.
Yeah, I would not suggest this on my enemies.
Yeah.
You're brave.
No, my mother just had this deep resentment for me for some strange sadistic reason, and it has ingrained itself in me. So that's kind of how I became, the most glorious human being to ever grace this earth.
Oh, there you go. It was suppression, and then it all popped out, and he became thick.
Yes, I became the extra thick.
Wait, you changed your name like a month ago. What was it before? I forget.
That was my fucking like Steam name. Yeah, that was Kyoka. I've had that one for years.
I don't even remember that, dude.
Yeah, no, you didn't know me before this game. This is where we met.
No, I'm talking like your last name.
Oh yeah, my last name. That one's an old one. That was from 2008, 2009. Yeah, I figured it was time for a change.
Anybody else can beat that as far as like I would say it's childhood games that are terrible.
I had a Barbie game. It was pretty good.
Pretty lit.
Wait, Pink. We're not
Love
talking.
Penguin.
Yes.
Mario? When I was a kid, I still have the Game Boy today, but when I was a kid, I played a game Mario and like Super Smash Brothers and stuff.
I guess technically that does count as a good kids
64.
game. Yeah, that does.
Mario 64, bro. Fuck it.
I think Nintendo's the only one that comes out with wholesome good games.
Yeah, I have some pretty fond memories of going to my dad's house and playing like Mario and Donkey Kong 64.
Lucky to still have a dad.
Yeah.
Another good kid. Star Wars. The Star Wars.
Oh, also, Melonhead said that Pajama Sam was the shit.
Oh yes, it was.
Pajama Sam, good boy.
All right, I think we're going to be coming close to the end of this. Last question, and I'll make it real simple. Still sticking to the whole gaming thing. If you want to listen
How
to
do you do a
music,
30-minute podcast? What the fuck is this? Hey, this is fun. This, like,
Yeah.
I'm enjoying myself. I'm actually.
Complains
I'm
about it, but
enjoying
then
myself.
compliments it.
oh, we want to make it longer.
Welcome to the life.
We can go longer.
Welcome to the life of
If you don't
dehydrated
mind,
water.
let's do it, bro.
Oh hell yeah! All right.
You other guys want to let's go.
All right. Best game music. Yeah, maybe sorry. Best. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say what game has the best music.
Soundtrack in Halo 1. Halo CE,
Near
definitely.
Ooh, yeah.
I can't agree with.
Or Skyrim. Skyrim's pretty good.
Skyrim's
No,
pretty
I still
good,
say
but like,
Halo. I still say
Halo by far.
Morrowind is the best game. You know why? It's a lot larger than Skyrim than any other
No. We're not
Yeah,
talking about the best game world. We're talking about the best like soundtracks
Soundtrack,
for games.
music. Yeah, if you
Now,
into it.
I'll admit, Morrowind had also a good soundtrack, but it wasn't as impactful as Halo. Like you start the game, and it just hits you.
That would give you goosebumps, dude.
Like
Like,
I still get
goosebumps.
goosebumps listening to it. Everything about that game for me was just perfect. They got the mood so correct with every soundtrack at every part of that game that that was majority of my childhood was Halo CE, and I blame the soundtrack because of it.
Yeah, I'd say Halo is.
Yeah.
I would actually say for me, and this may not be a popular choice, but I'm going to say that Mass Effect 2 specifically, had an excellent soundtrack on it. With Mass Effect, the first one being the best for me. Being the second place for me. Just like the ending soundtrack when you actually beat the game or for that first section. It was like, as far as like a cinematic video game out there, it was one of the best. Oh, okay, you're treating me to this. Like, great, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Mass Effect had some good babes too.
My first game waifu right there. That's exactly who I picked.
I don't know, man. Miranda Lawson, the only waifu in that game.
They need more lesbian options.
For me, when I think iconic video game soundtracks, I think back to the Super Smash Bros. Melee soundtracks.
You can't say that's like bad choice. You got a mix of everything there. It's like the remix version of like your favorite.
That's a whole different category of music.
Yeah, like it's nostalgia mixed with like bringing it back again.
Oh boy, yeah. Honestly, I can't think of a single stage from that game that had a bad soundtrack. It's there. It's just legendary.
I think my two favorite soundtrack would be from games like Star Wars and Halo.
Well, which Star Wars? There's a lot of Star Wars games. If you can remember.
Older one. Like episode 1, 2, and 3. Attack of the Clones and the Phantom Menace.
The movie.
We're still talking about video games?
Yeah, we're just talking about the soundtrack. Which one you think is the best?
The best, Clone Wars.
No. Game.
Yeah, that Top Gun. There's a game called Clone Wars.
Yeah, okay. just making sure.
Keeping us on track.
Towns and cities or whatever soundtrack are very nostalgic to me. Harmony, dude, is probably the best. The intro, the fucking the main, the fucking what do you call it, bro? The menu screen or whatever is, dude. Old school RuneScape was the shit. I used to play that game since like 2004. Ooh, I loved it.
All right. Any more?
Yeah.
I know. Okay. Yes.
For me, probably the
here,
most
bro.
nostalgic. Hey, shut the fuck up.
Okay, you don't want to tell me to shut the fuck up. All right, go on.
Anyways, so for me, the most nostalgic game with soundtrack is probably Dark Cloud 2 on the PlayStation 2. Don't know why, that was probably the first game I've ever actually touched and played, and I just loved it. Probably will get it again.
I could see that.
Dark Cloud.
Yeah, something special about like the first game you really got into.
The first game I got into, I'm going to be completely old school. I'm hoping I'm the oldest motherfucker in this whole table here. But first game was Mega Man 4.
That's a good one.
I played that game on Game Boy. I remember.
Yeah, it's hard. It's one of, like, back in the day we got Dark Souls. Now we got a few horror games now. I guess that's now fears of difficulty in video games. But as far as like challenging, I have never thrown my controller so goddamn often since playing Mega Man 4. It's a good game, but holy shit, it'll bring the anger out of you. And at a young age too, that was just amazing to go through.
Yeah, the early age video game rage brings out the best in all of us in our adult years. Like, I'm a psychopath on the fucking street now.
There's something special about the difficulty in those old games. It's blunt, really, and it's a good kind of blunt. We're not being babied along like a lot of video games do these days.
Well, at least because they since so many games try to be cinematic, what they run into is they put story over gameplay. I mean, most games, it's not exactly much gameplay past shoot person who runs at you, and that's pretty much it. And then there's a cutscene, and then back to shoot person who's in front of you. But
essentially Metal Gear.
There you go. Yeah. Now, to change things up, the next topic, I'm not sure if everybody in this table has seen this movie, but Dragon Ball Z, the live action edition, if you could fix it, how would you fix the live action version of Dragon Ball Z? This is the plus mode, since we want to go longer.
Everyone would be on fire and dead within the first minute.
That's true.
Okay. How about making Goku not a teenager out of high school for starts? That would be a good way to go.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good one.
Vegeta just some punk ass.
I think they started in the wrong era. I think they should have started right when at the Dragon Ball Z era. If they're just going to make him older, they introduced the way they did. I don't know. I don't think they picked the most interesting part, and then they just went in a weird ass direction. Like, why the hell was high school thrown in that?
Come to think of it, that's kind of like the new Powerpuff Girls, or, newer. Because, not gonna lie, I watched that shit when I was a kid, and it was great. Because it was, they beat the shit out of Jojo. Or Mojo. Sorry, it's been a good 15 years. Leave me alone.
I'm pro Powerpuff Girls. The previous one and the movie. I saw that.
Yeah, and then the new one. It's just like they don't do anything. It's just them being kids, and it's like that's kind of boring. I don't know. I lost interest very fast.
I mean, even though it wasn't a big thing for me, the fact that they removed the teacher's boobs, there were just 2 letter C's there before, and they thought it would have been too vulgar for children to witness boobs.
No, the other Cartoon Network show that I missed to death. It was a Canadian show, and I'm pretty sure many of us have fond memories of it. Go ahead.
I was thinking it was the one with the Frylock. There's
no, that's Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and that's Adult Swim.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I'm talking a Canadian cartoon on Cartoon Network around like 2000-ish. Yeah, early 2000s. We'll say that. If you can guess it, you gain all of the brownie points from me.
There were so many shows.
I know which one.
I'm probably out on this one. I was in the military during that time.
My girlfriend was like, "Oh, I know this show. This show is fucking great."
Actually, I don't think I really ever watched it. I've maybe seen like a couple episodes.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
I have seen every episode of it. I watched that show religiously as a kid. Ed, and Eddie.
Okay, yeah. Yep. That definitely counts as it is you will not regret it. You will enjoy Jawbreakers more than you should ever enjoy Jawbreakers. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I say my favorite cartoon would be Johnny Bravo.
Oh yeah, decent one.
Yeah,
I've seen that Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo is a role model to all men.
I like him because
He was like the Elvis Presley of the 90s in cartoon version, and I love him.
Yeah, mama. He had no problem with trying to get the ladies, whether he got them or not. He would always go forward. He taught children to never give up, never surrender. Get that booty.
Time to roll with the punches.
So let's talk about our feelings here. Do you guys watch porn?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah?
Every day.
So,
Every day, of course.
How about what do you guys feel about big black cocks? Like, did you guys ever watch a porn video of a big black cock destroying a girl?
Did that come out your name first?
I think when I was 15, I saw one, and I was like, it's okay. It's too bad that it's not me instead of that guy.
I saw my dad's dick once.
You can't tell you the story.
I think pretty much everybody who has a dad saw their dad's dick at least once.
No.
Yeah?
No?
No.
What do you mean no?
Never
been
dad's
camping?
cock. Not with my father.
Walked in on accident.
I walked in on my parents' fucking. It was pretty weird.
No.
My dad had a
Did they stop or
girlfriend.
keep
Stayed there a few
going?
minutes before they noticed.
My dad had a girlfriend for a good few years that traumatized me mentally.
Ooh.
And she is what we would call a screamer. And every night for years, I would hear it. And it was mortifying to know that I'm hearing this across the house so clearly. I could only imagine what my neighbors thought.
I'm hearing Blue in the background going, "Oh my god."
Yeah. She. I don't think I've ever talked about that.
Ice, why don't you talk about the situation you got in with your grandparents, well, your grandmother, walking in on you? Jay, let's just hear that story again. It's a good story. I like that one.
I
like that one.
Okay. I'll tell you that story. All right. So,
This is good stuff.
I'm beating my shit off, right? My grandma walks in, okay?
I gotta ask real quick, is your grandma a gilf?
Eye contact. And I said to her, I'm going to keep going. So either you're going to walk out of my room or I'm just going to keep masturbating because I was close to busting a nut at that point in time.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just picturing she's leaving, coming back with tissues.
Jacking off.
I got
I don't think so. I would love
Is she
All right.
you jacking off, Daniel.
No.
I would.
No?
Unless you think like, I want to say like 80-year-old is gilf material, bro.
Oh, dude, definitely.
That's fucked off. I don't know,
You
buddy.
are a weird individual, fucking extra thick, bro. You are special.
Hey, man.
Hey, people like different tastes.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, I do a lot of never have I ever's,
I'm very interested.
and I don't think if Dick is in the game, there's never a time he hasn't won. So I know he's a freak.
Wait, you think I'm a furry or a freak?
Freak, but you.
Okay, I was gonna say.
That too. Don't worry about it.
I'm not down with dogs.
Tell Blue to get you a fursuit. I bet you wear it.
Nah, she'd rather see me in yoga pants.
Get yourself a butt plug.
You think I don't? No.
Got like some whole fish plugs.
That was one of my questions too, and yeah, you moved up quick on that one.
Can I speak?
Oh, go ahead.
Well, about similar to Ice Story, except it was. I got caught when I was looking at a strip club on GTA 4.
Oh shit! Wait, now it just got real
Into the
interesting.
strip club?
He was jacking off at a strip club in GTA 4.
I was
Oh, okay.
15.
They didn't even have their
That just
titties
got
out.
real interesting.
Oh fuck, we're talking about video games still. I thought this was
I
real
was
life.
15.
It's full circle. Yeah, I was disappointed.
And when I was 13, I got caught by getting naughty videos.
Oh no.
So I do have one or three, two of which I remember very clearly.
Okay.
The third one not so much. think I was 12, and I had a girlfriend, and she came over to my house, and I was like, Dad, we're gonna watch videos and play video games. Don't worry. Well, obviously he was worried, and he had every reason to, because he walked in, and we were in our birthday suits, going ham. My dad witnessed me lose my V card.
That is good.
Number 2, a couple years later, I'm with a different girl. She's a couple years older than me. She likes to dress. I'll be blunt. She dressed like a skank, and she's over at my house. And similar to last time, but we're wearing clothes. And she's on top of me, and my dad walks in and sees us kissing, but doesn't see the fact that my pants are pulled down because it's covered by her skirt, and proceeds to have a 5-minute conversation with her and I about what we want for dinner, whilst I'm inside of this girl.
I have a feeling he knew.
Weird. Her on top of you the whole time, just talking to your dad.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't my brightest moment. I mean, it was pretty good. I should have won an Oscar for not freaking the fuck out. But yeah,
he's going up and down while he's still inside of her.
Yeah, there was a bit of that.
I mean, technically, bro, he's gaining his boner and losing it, talking to his dad at the same time.
No.
Why you locked your door?
Awkward situation, bro.
Because the moment that door locked, my dad knew something was going on. Not that he cared, but he would intentionally fuck with me. Like, I have that kind of relationship with my dad.
Yeah, he probably knew the whole time. Was just seeing how long it could make you squirm.
No, my dad's not that mean. The third one, God, I was all fucked up. I think I was fucked up on Adderall, and I was double teaming my friend's girlfriend at the time. And
nice.
My dad came in, and
Dennis has seen you like.
My dad can confirm the fact that I do sleep around, yes. And Dad came in, and I don't remember anything after that. I just woke up the next day. We were clothed. We were all in my bed. My dad didn't say anything.
Your dad too?
I didn't say anything. No. God, Marno.
No, his dad was a
Marno, did you ever wake up in bed with Dad?
Yeah, is that weird?
Have you ever had daddy issues, bro? For you.
Did you have a funny taste in your mouth, or did your butt hurt?
Oh man, daddy's cummies aren't that funny.
Okay, but you know what is funny? You know what is funny? Clown rape.
Man, I read that and I can't lie, I popped a little boner.
Yes. God.
We made this such a bonding experience.
Oh, I know. Marno, would you do me a favor? Pull that up and read it for us.
Oh, right now?
So that hopefully in the comments, if you ever read them, people will confirm or deny that clown rape is funny. Personally, I believe it's fucking hilarious.
It's long and very offensive.
It is highly offensive, but it'll be perfect for B-roll.
Where did you put it?
I believe it's in me.
I will tell you now that there will be 2 versions of this recording that will be going up.
The NSFW version and the wholesome version.
I do have 2 channels.
All you hear,
you're gonna find find some of the more lewd stuff on my actual channel with my actual name, Zavian. So there you go.
Boy.
I probably will upload this raw tonight. Yeah, that did not happen. Let me tell you what did happen. I spent some extra time to think about where this would sit, because if you listen to the show for a good while, you would know that we have our It Couple episodes, and then we have some of our freestyle bonus episodes that we do whatever we kind of want on it. And this one seems so different from what we normally do that I wanted to put it in its own special category. Thus the creation of the Mic Riot. And there you have it. And if you made it this far, maybe you'll be interested to know that I want to make Mic Riot its own thing, but I don't have the full support yet. So, I'm putting it out there. Hopefully in the future you'll want more. But that's all I have for today. And until next time, take it easy.